Alrighty, let's play some Terraria. I've done a few things, as you can see, off stream, just because I kind of decided that building stuff takes a really long time, and I don't know how interesting it is on, on Twitch. As far as items go, we really don't have anything, that much new stuff. I think I didn't have these boots last time. This is the best pair of boots in the game, and there's this big construction tree for them. But the thing is, you can get them before hard mode. We haven't beaten any new bosses. We're still in non-hard mode, but you can totally get a hold of these things, before going into hard mode, and you should, because they just do a lot of stuff for you. They give you the rocket stuff, just like the normal rocket boots, but then they also make you move really fast, faster than any of the other boots. They let you walk on water, honey, and lava, and if I were to go into lava, then it would give me 7 seconds of immunity, which is pretty good. They're kind of hard to get sometimes. Well, here's the trick that and this is one of the reasons I didn't want to do this on stream. The trick is fishing. Pretty much every single part of the boots, and you can look up the components on the wiki. I'm not going to list them out, but like almost every single part of the boots can be found in crates, and the crates can be fished up. So if you just do the the fishing quests or whatever, probably build a town in the jungle and put a pylon up there to make travel easier. Oh well, let me show you. Let me show you what we've done off stream. I've really been using Terraria as kind of a relaxation type thing. Here's our jungle pylon. I've been building a few things. Just a couple things. We set up this sweet little jungle house. I'm growing some moon glow here. I've set up a little water pond in basically every biome, so that if I want to fish up quest fish, it's really easy. We had this little area before that I was planning on fighting the bee in, but we determined that he rages when he comes to the surface, so instead I stripped away some of that and built this sweet little house out of dynasty wood. Doesn't he alerted me to the fact that this gnome looks like he's about to hang himself. That really wasn't the intent, but this rope just leads up to an area that I found up here that had a water source in it. Or wait, maybe I dug this out and filled it with water. Anyway, I built this little thing here so I can fish. The guy just suicide. Oh, actually that's set up on purpose. I have this mount. I did do the what do you call it? The Etheria event, which I'm gonna do real quick and show you guys how that works. And that's where you can get this thing. It lets you hover, but eventually you fall down after a few seconds. But it makes you immune to falling damage, so you don't need the horseshoe if you have this. Anyway, I'll probably build some more onto this thing and make it look a little better, but for now it's just kind of a house on stilts with a greenhouse in it. Degenerate tower defense. Yeah, it took me a little while to figure out how you're supposed to beat that. Old One's army, yeah. Alright, so we'll check out a couple other things. My desert house. I've built all this crap not just because it was kind of fun to set up aesthetic areas, but also because I wanted to make sure the NPCs were happy. They have certain other NPCs that they hate, and certain other NPCs that they like. They have biomes that they hate and biomes that they like. This guy, the dye trader, likes the arms dealer, and he loves the desert, so I get really great prices from him. And also he'll sell the pylon. And also if I sell things to him, then, he'll give me more money. This guy, isn't a huge fan of the dye trader. He doesn't hate him, he just doesn't necessarily like him. But he does like the desert, so his prices are pretty great too. I think sometimes they sell things other than pylons if they're in the right biome, but for the most part I'm just trying to keep the prices down. And likewise, this is, because it's water in the desert, it's considered an oasis, which means that you get special fish from the water. I can get oysters from here if I want. And if you open up an oyster, in addition to getting something edible, you can get pearls, which are unlock potions. Yeah, if you go to the wiki, there is a list. You can find a list of who likes who. Here's my snow house. I think this is probably the best thing I've built in terms of aesthetics. I'm not really, I don't really have an artistic bone in my body, but, you know, I think this turned out pretty well. Yeah, it is a messy grid of relations for sure. I think you don't want to have more than 3 people in an area, by the way. Or else they don't like being, overcrowded or whatever. Alright, so this guy likes the Tavern Keep. Tavern Keep doesn't like the snow, but I'm keeping him here anyway because I really don't care about his prices. You know, I can buy these things. They're only 21 silver. Who cares? Anyway. I built this wacky place, and I placed some mud and planted the mushroom seeds. So later there's a mushroom guy that'll join. Bonus for 1 to 2 people in a small area and a penalty for 4+ in a small area. Interesting. Later there's a mushroom guy that joins you, and he will only join you in one of these mushroom biomes. So I set this up, and again, I set up a little fishing area. You know, put some chains here. It's pretty cool. These plants are from fishing in the lava in the underworld. And there's the ocean, which is was my first attempt at building something that looked nice. I think it turned out okay. Anyway, that's basically the tour. Oh yeah, also the cavern area. I built a kind of sand-themed area here. Now check out what I did. The guide is not here right now. I actually... This counts as a house here. And I have this set up as the guide's house, and he comes in, and then he drowns. You know, and the reason I've set that up is because apparently, when the guide dies, you get good luck for 4 minutes. So it actually behooves you in this game, no joke, to set up an area where the guide is just constantly dying every time he spawns in. Which seems a little bit cruel, to be honest, but whatever. Oh, I also discovered the pylons don't work unless you have enough NPCs next to you, or next to the pylon. Strawberry made him play this as part of the husband training program. I don't think so. I don't think she really cares if I play games or not. Anyway, the dog doesn't do anything other than look cute and let you pet him. But he does count as an NPC for the purposes of the pylons. And the other thing is he can fit in the same house as one of the characters. This is actually one house, but you see the dogs in it and the goblins there too. So even though the guide is quite dead, and there's only one NPC here, I can still use this and teleport where I want. Yeah. That's true, Matt, and eventually I'm gonna, that's why there's this other room up here. Both of these 2 rooms. Because when the guide does spawn in, I'll have a moment where he's drowning but not dead, and we'll just move him up here. Because I do need to talk to him, actually, because I need to... What I want to do is I want to fight the Queen Bee now, and make some progress in the game now that I'm on stream. And I don't remember how to make one of the summoning items. Oh, I found a demon scythe, by the way. So that's this. This is probably, in my opinion, it's probably the best pre-hard mode weapon. Just because, I mean, if I'm... Okay, so if I, let's say I... By the way, I'm not wearing armor that's good with magic, okay? I just have the molten armor on, so it's good for melee damage. I'm wearing my wizard hat, my gypsy robe, and my social slots, so it doesn't count. So I'm just gonna do this, and we're gonna look at how much damage we're doing. That's like 150-ish, 130. Okay. And if I were to use my big sword, it's less, right? 100-ish, you know? Not so good. But then, check this out. If I'm right next to it... Hold on, let me let the fire go away. What if I did this? Look how much DPS I'm getting. 300 plus. So if you're able to set it up to where you're getting as many hits as possible, the Demon Scythe it's just enormous how much damage it does. Well, yeah, it is slow. Swords are awful. Yeah, they really are. Just for kind of the sake of style points, I did set this up, if I can find it. I went ahead and got some swords together, because you can combine the Fiery Greatsword with the Blade of Grass, Lightsbane, and one other sword to make a pretty good weapon, but yeah, swords in this game generally are just bad. It's kind of depressing that yo-yos are just the better weapon, really. But I mean, it is classic to use a big sword in a game. Anyway, yo-yos are better than... Yeah, I'm not making this up, man. I swear it's true. In the general case. Yeah, check it out. Have you seen yo-yos in this game, Quezzle? Check it out. Woo! I can just hold it out there, you know, and it would bounce off enemies and hit them over and over. The final sword is actually the most powerful thing. Well, that is new. I've read about that a little bit. Well, actually, all I know is that it's made out of like 8 swords and it's called Zenith. I don't actually know anything about the mechanics. Fiery Greatsword is especially bad because of its swing time. Well, the size is nice, but yeah. I always liked Star Fury in the very beginning of the game, but it becomes bad pretty quickly. Anyway, let's see if I can remember how to make an Abeemination to summon the Queen Bee. Is there one in my summoning chest? Boss summoning chest? Doesn't look like it. Alright. So I'm certain that stingers are part of it. Okay, and I think that it's got honey, perhaps? Okay, that makes sense. Is that all? Terra Blade is basically a ranged weapon. Zenith and Terra Prisma are both post-end weapons. I see. Somebody want to refresh my memory on how to make the Abeemination? I know it's Honey Block, Stinger, and then something else. I guess I could open up the wiki. It's too bad my guide is dead. Hive. Ah, yeah, thank you. Okay. That makes sense, doesn't it? So we're gonna farm... We're gonna farm the, Queen Bee a couple of times. Honey bottles. Ah, it's honey bottles, not honey blocks. Okay, thought I had some, like a honey pond around here somewhere, but maybe not. It's 4 components? Okay, well let's grab the blocks just to be sure. And we'll find out. Okay. Good, I have a honey bomb. So, at some point you can find these, you can find what's called a dry bomb, and you can, here it is right there, you can fill it up as long as you're next to some liquid honey or some water or some lava. Fill it up with, you know, lava, honey, water, whatever. And the thing is, it's new to this version of the game, to Journey's End, and it's really, really cool because pre-hard mode, you can then just like throw this stuff and make whatever liquid you want. And the dry bombs will take away whatever liquid you want. So it's actually pretty based because kind of takes away the need to carry around a bunch of buckets. Anyway, I'm just going to make a quick little pond here of honey. Yeah, it's super, super based. It's great. Check out what it actually looks like. That's really cool. How fun is that? I can walk on it because of my boots. Anyway, now that I'm here, I can make 10 bottled honey. Hey, there's the abomination. Doesn't he was correct. It has 4 components. Yeah, they're the water walking boots, which I've combined to make terrace bark boots. Okay, I'll put my stingers back in here. I'll put my hive back in here and my honey blocks. And I'm gonna press quick stack. Literally, Jesus. You can walk on lava too. And of course, water. Okay, let's fight some bee. I think I'll probably be using the Godly Demon Scythe. Actually, I want to do one more thing. I want to go to my potion chest. Take out a nice fat stack of healing potions. And mana potions. I'm probably going to switch my magic cuffs on. Because it'll use my potions... Oh wait, no, that's the mana flower. Okay, I want to put my mana flower on as well. Forget the climbing gear, we don't need it. Forget the balloon, we don't need it. So the cuffs will restore my mana when I'm damaged. And the mana flower will reduce my mana usage and use my potions automatically when needed. Very good stuff. And then I'd like to get... Do I have any of these? Yeah, I do. Take a couple Iron Skin potions, and then that should be enough. Demon Scythe might be a little slow for Queen Bee. That's true. I think it'll probably be okay. But we'll see. Oh, shit, I let the guy die again. That's okay. That just means my drops will be better for the queen because of the luck. Okay. Imps will help. Yeah, we built an imp staff. You can. This is probably the only decent pre-hard mode summon. You can build that out of hellstone bars. It's pretty cool. There was something I was going to do. Actually, yeah, well, I wanted to check and see if I could combine the cuffs, but I'm sure I probably can't yet. I think that needs something in hard mode to build. But what I'm going to do real quick, just really fast, is summoning viable endgame source of damage. Absolutely. It's amazing in the endgame. Lowish defense. Well, I'd have to do some reforging to get better defense at this point, which we're going to do real fast. We have some money lying around. Guarding, spiked, wild, 20 mana. +4 defense, there it is, that's the best. +4 is the highest. I can smith this Bezoar. I'm using the Bezoar because it's, okay, I'll just take the +2 defense. I'm using the Bezoar because poison versus the bee is really obnoxious. Well, it's good for farming. For sure. Just go AFK. +3 defense, that's pretty good. I'm low on money. I'm gonna keep my move speed on that. This is okay. Orange Chakram. Yeah, that would probably be okay, although I don't know how the damage measures up. And I think I'd probably have to farm some materials to do that. Fire Boomerang we could go ahead and do. That's true. Honestly, I was thinking about using this rainbow. This, blood rainbow that I found. Lets me do this. It's pretty good. Well, I mean, we're in melee armor, but it doesn't really matter that much in my experience for hard mode. I could pop on my wizard hat and gypsy robe, but eh. What I want is I want to grab my hellfire arrows just in case. And my unholy arrows, and I think that's it on arrows. Oh, it's pretty good. It's not bad. I was killing a few of those guys mainly to get the chum or whatever. That makes your fishing better. Okay, so we're going down here. Alright, I have a lot of stars. We'll make a bunch of these. I wonder if this does anything differently, actually. They all look the same. Interesting. Alright, I want to put a platform over this honey. I'll do. Problem is just like other crap spawning, you know? Oh, Jesus. I don't know if there's really a way for me to build an arena in here and not have to deal with ads, you know? Okay. This is why you don't like Demon Scythe. Yeah. Hey, cool, we have a Hornet Manor. Trying to test and see if I can get anything good done here. I think I need to destroy more of the ceiling, unfortunately. Well, Demon Scythe, in my opinion, is the absolute best weapon for killing Wall of Flesh. Perhaps less good for a situation like this. At least we kill the bees really quickly. Alright, so I'm just clearing out the ceiling really quick. So that my bow can work. Well, it may very well do that. I'm not actually sure about the ads. Okay. These guys are so fast and maneuverable that it is pretty annoying to use the scythe against them. Queen bee is not one of them. I mean, I could use the calming potion or whatever. I don't know. I don't think I have any, but I could mix one up, I guess. Holy shit, look at all these spawns. That is a lot of spawns. What's funny is I could just like sit around killing things on purpose in order to set up a bunch of hearts on the ground, you know. And then just like use those during the fight or whatever. Okay, so the honey gives me a slight buff to damage regen. The bees she shoots will sometimes kill the... Really? They do friendly fire? Interesting. testing this again. Doesn't want to let me shoot still. I wonder how high up it spawns. It must be really high up. Like, it's letting me shoot right here where it's coming from the sky, but it can't be that high up that it shoots from. I need to figure out where these arrows come from. I suppose I could just buy a bunch of bullets and use my mini shark. That was the plan before. It's not a good sign if random enemies in the jungle are still giving me a hard time. Okay, this is kind of working. I was able to get it to spawn here, so that tells me it's really not that high up. I think this should be good if I just clear this out. And what we'll do is we'll kind of switch between the scythe and the bow, I think. Set up a bunch of scythes and then start shooting the bow. Also, what am I doing? I could be making myself have a much easier time. So we summon this one guy. He'll shoot stuff for me, but then also you can use the stuff from the Dungeon Defenders event, because check it out. Boom. I can have a sentry and a summon at the same time. This is the secret, by the way, to winning the Dungeon Defenders event, because this trap is the absolute best one, in my opinion. Torch here. This campfire went away. I guess some honey hit it. Okay. I'll just wait for my HP to come back. I'll go ahead and press the B button. I'm at 36 defense, I press B, I go to 48. Because I have Exquisitely Stuffed from the seafood dinner, and I have my Iron Skin Potion. It's the best food buff you can get. Okay, we'll just use the scythe. See, it's doing a really good job of just, like, crushing the ads or whatever. She's shooting at me, but if I just keep moving left to right, firing this thing, I'm seen to be good. This is the first time I got hit in the whole fight. Hopefully we can keep up that track record. I like this platform because I can just... It seems like I can just sort of go down whenever she's in her rushing phase. I think... Ah, crap. I think if I just keep dashing back and forth, I'm basically safe during the other phase. Seems like there's only 2 phases. I don't know if she has, like, some kind of enrage phase once she gets weak. Luckily, these little stingers don't seem to do too much to me, even when they do hit me. These are missing. Some of them seem to be anyway. She definitely does more damage when she bodies me. Yeah, so I switched to the bow, and the little bees are definitely more of a problem. Because the scythe sort of spins in place for a little bit, like, anytime a bee gets close, it just kind of wrecks it. Oh, she's definitely gotten faster. Holy shit. There we go. Okay, that wasn't so bad. So we get bottled honey, we got the queen bee relic. That looks neat. And we got a treasure bag. I think we should farm her a couple of times. It seems like that was reasonably easy, right? That was not bad. Yeah. So before I even open this, I think these will stack. At least I'm pretty sure they will. Why don't we just summon her again? I've still got a little time left on my exquisitely stuffed, so... How am I doing on potions? 69? 69 mana potions. Wait a minute. My sentry went away. You might get the bees. Oh, you're right. That's a good weapon, isn't it? Alright, I'll check it out after we kill her. I'm not sure if there's any item other than that I really want. Maybe the bee nades, I guess. Pretty sure this bow is doing more damage than the scythe was, if only because I'm hitting it more often. Although it is kind of cool to set up the scythes as it's rushing left and right. Something I could have done to optimize this a little more, by the way, is I could have hung a heart lantern or whatever to get more regen. Sweet. Well, she's definitely on farm. That's absolutely true. Okay. We have the Menacing Hive Pack. Increases the strength of friendly bees. And the bee gun. Shoots bees that will chase your enemy. Is that worth it? I don't remember if this is worth it or not. Costs mana. Certainly seems fun. Hive wand places hive. They're not really summons. I think that's considered magic damage, but yes. There is a distinction in this game between summon damage and magic damage. Also, there was something of a buff to summon damage in this version of the game, where I know there's whips now, and if you whip something, then it takes way more summon damage for a little while. BB gun is worth, okay. Alright. I also have the bee hat, which is completely silly. Alright, I'm gonna quick stack here. We're also gonna get out our lead ore and quick stack that. Hey, Mixed Light, thanks for the follow. If I'm gonna use this bee gun, I should probably have the hive pack on, I suppose. I mean, I guess I'll wear it instead of the warding mana flower. I can always just, like, use potions myself, you know? If I can remember what the potion key is for mana. A quick mana J. That's okay. Yeah, I know B-nades are good for Skeletron. I'm not so sure about... Honestly, I think we're totally good. We're totally good for the Wall of Flesh because Demon Scythe is just so good for it. Crawl cosplay videos. Also a fan of DCSS and Terraria. Cool, man. Yeah, Scythe is probably bad for Skeletron. Alright, another warding hive pack. Actually, this one's menacing, that one's warding. Let's take the warding. I like defense. So I like to teleport over here and talk to this guy because he's my happiest NPC. I like to sell stuff I don't want to him. Oh, there's the bee's knees. Wooden arrows turn into a column of bees. That does 24 damage. Blood Rainbow does 16. Okay, bees are definitely not popping out, as far as I can tell. It's making a bee noise. Turns into a column of bees. It doesn't appear to be what's happening. Is it because it's the unholy arrow? Yep. Only wooden arrows turn into a column of bees. Curious. Well, I could definitely test the damage on this pretty easily. 130-ish. Well, I have bee wax, and I seem to recall that you can make bee nades with it, but I could be wrong. Hey look, my boy left me a green cap. I need him not to be dead so I can look stuff up. I could just go to the wiki, of course, but... Honestly, I think I am going to use the bee's knees over the blood rain. I'm going to be greedy and try to reforge this stuff. Mystic. That's pretty good, but it's not the best. You know what, that's fine, I'll live with that. Deadly, that's good enough. I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can use the bee wax to make bee nades. I just don't remember how you do it. I'd like to see exactly... That is a lot of bees. I could see that being very useful versus Skeletron. Alright, I'm just gonna have to keep an eye out for the guide has spawned message. 5:28 a.m. It's actually becoming daytime, which is a shame because you can only fight Skeletron at night. We could go ahead and fight the Wall of Flesh, I guess, but actually we can't do that because what's-his-face is What's-his-face is dead. The guide has to be alive for you to kill him. I should probably set up a gnome here for luck. Something annoying I've discovered about the gnomes is that the only way to place them in the configuration that you want is to just move the cursor around and it changes them, and they'll spawn in differently based on how it looks when you place it. You missed the bee? I can fight him again. I actually fought him twice in a row. Pretty much have it on farm. What do gnomes do? Gnomes, this has been a very controversial change in the game, which is that gnomes are part of the luck system. Okay, so I'm moving him up here. He's drowning. Okay, bro, walk up here. Okay, you know what? If I teleport away, he may stop being dumb and go into his house. Oh, he's not there. They gnome you. Yeah, you've been gnomed. But yeah, the good luck affects basically everything. In fact, I should have placed a gnome in the bee area. I think I'll do that now. Jeff the guide was slain. Whatever, he'll spawn in the good spot next time. We'll go kill the bee again to kill some time. But yeah, it affects your damage, it affects the spawns in terms of like items that spawn. It affects rare spawns in terms of enemies. So like monsters that typically don't show up that often. So having good luck is very, very good. Having the proper torches for the biome also gives good luck, which is why I have jungle torches here instead of regular torches. I should probably buff up, huh? Okay, we're gonna go back to our old strategy, probably. The thing that worked during the last set of fights. Although I don't have no blood rain on me anymore. Oh, whoops. Whoops, let's put that on. Why am I not drinking potions? Oh shit! Oh shit! Bad news! I put all my potions away, didn't I? Yep, I forgot to favorite them in my inventory. Oh. Okay, that means I have to use this bow. I don't even think I have, healing potions on me. Turning off my map so the screen's less busy. Yeah, we're taking more damage now because I have no Iron Skin potion. Notice that our damage is significantly worse. My mana will come back a bit, so just naturally. Okay, I do have healing potions. Probably just my my honey, actually, is probably what I'm drinking. Those little bees are dropping mana for me. Mistakes. Oh yeah? I'll try. I love the fact that the scythe is just all those little bees coming to kill me. They're no longer killing me. Hey, we just got the witch doctor. That only happens after you kill the bee. Oh, he's so fast. He's so fast at the end. There we go. Yeah, not bad. We were, in fact, drinking the honey, by the way. She should be intimidated when she comes in, seeing all these trophies. Easy. Yeah, it was not bad. Demon Scythe is a really powerful weapon. Although it was way easier when I had my warding flower on. And, you know, was not suffering from ending, running out of mana, you know. Witch Doctor is good, but only if he's in the jungle. Yeah, we're gonna put him in our sweet little jungle house here. Sweet. I'm really happy with this effect, by the way, of the diagonal support beams. I did that with Dynasty Wood, although I suspect it would look pretty good with Mahogany as well. And then I basically did like a sort of one here and then to the right, then down, then to the right, then down, and so on and so forth, hammering every single brick until it looked like that. The Imbrewing Station. No, I like that. I read about that. Doesn't that make it so you spend less resources on your potions or whatever? I definitely like to have that if possible. What's up, dude? I can also get water fountains. Oh, I don't have enough money to buy that. But this changes the color, I believe, of water. So, like, I mean, whatever. I'll have more money sooner or later. So let's just buy this real quick. This hallowed water fountain. The potion brewing table comes from the dungeon. Imbuing station is a melee thing. Okay. So I have this down here. I think if I... Hold on. Let me just place this and see what it looks like. It doesn't do anything. If I put this down here... It's not doing anything, as far as I can tell. I thought it would change the color of the water. Do I have to power it, maybe? Huh. Okay. I'll figure it out later, I guess. Oh, we got the lucky honeycomb. You have to right-click the fountain to turn it on. Oh, thank you, Inchimat. Well, that's pretty sick. I'm even doing the right color of liquid with the gemstone there. This is neat as hell. Awesome. Very easily entertained by things like that. Alright, let's talk to the guide. Honey balloon, bee cloak, sweetheart necklace. Stinger necklace. I seem to recall the bee cloak being the fun thing here. Also, the sweetheart necklace lets you get up to outrageous speeds. We don't have a star cloak though, which I think you can only get from... I think you only get that from Sky Islands, but I could be wrong. Let's just sell the stupid things that we got that we don't need. I don't even want the Ancient Cobalt leggings. Star Cloak is hard mode. Okay. Oh, I need to talk to the guide. Stinger necklace is fairly decent. Yeah, if we have some serious issues, I may do it. Alright, it turns out the bee wax is, you can make bee nades with it if you buy grenades. You can get the Hornet Staff, although I'm not sure why you would use that instead of Quick Imp Staff. You can get the Bee Armor, which gives you... Okay, that lets you have more minions. So if I wanted to, I could be a summoner guy now. We could have 3 imps rolling around, and we could just kind of dodge the Skeletron when I fight him. Although the defense is incredibly subpar compared to the Molten Gear. Something like half. So I have the feeling that I will get crushed by Skeletron if I try to do this, although it is tempting. I'm gonna craft this stuff just to show it off, I guess. Oh, I need an anvil, because I don't think I'm gonna rely on the bee nades. Anyway, so I don't need the beeswax that much, and if I do, then I can just go kill the queen bee some more. I do agree with you, by the way, Quetzal. I really enjoy summons in most games, but also in Terraria. Although it becomes a whole hell of a lot more viable later on. So if I wanted to, I could take off my social equipment. And I could actually be a bee guy. I look silly as hell. Do I have little wings? Like non-functional ones? Kinda looks like I do. You can get a Stinger Whip somewhere pre-hard mode. I have no idea. I think you have to make it. I think you have to make it in GMAT. We're gonna try this. I think I'm gonna put my wizard hat and gown back on though, so I can be Blood Ninja. Just right-click armor to swap. Oh yeah, that does work, doesn't it? Thanks, GMAT. Alright. Quick stack to chests. Put that beeswax in there. Probably put the abominations inside the boss summoning chest. I'm gonna go try to kill Skeletron now. Let's pick up the Iron Skin Potion. Let's see. Take a big stack of healing potions. Take a big stack of mana potions. Whoops, I didn't mean to control click that. Alt click, alt click. That favorites them so they will no longer quick stack. I'm gonna put my honey away. 7:19 p.m., so we're good. Okay. My imp boys are here. Set bonus increases damage, minion damage by 10%. Oh, the witch doctor's over there. Hold up. I think he may have an item. He may sell the whip, actually. In the jungle. He's in the jungle. But he's not selling anything new. Okay. Well, notice his prices went from 10 gold to like 6, which is pretty wild. Oh hey, it's the Lantern Knight. That means we have extra good luck. Okay, so I've been setting up kind of a boss arena here. We're not going to be able to use it for Skeletron because we got to summon him at the dungeon, but okay, why can't I use this? I thought I right-clicked this to to give myself the buff, but it's a crafting station. Oh. Okay. I completely forgot about that. Okay, I gotta hurry because the night's gonna end at some point. Oh, I should have sold this bee gun too. Anyway, three guys follow me around. What's up, buddy? So he says, please battle my captor and free me, I beg you. Okay, sure. Okay, you just spawned in right on top of me. Okay, so I set up this little arena here, which is essentially just... Oh, whoops, I didn't buff. It's essentially just like a few platforms. Nothing really interesting going on here. If he starts beating my ass, I'm going to get on my railway, which spans most of the world at this point. And he may very well start beating my ass, because my defense is really quite bad. Oh, shit. He's actually 3 parts. Okay, alright, here we go. Bye-bye. Oh no, he's very fast! Oh, he's very fast! He's moving faster than I can... Oh shit, okay. So I tried to reverse course and it didn't work out so hot for me. You just got fucked by the man. That is what happened. You guys, I think I need higher defense. Yeah, so, yeah, he keeps up with you. I thought I was going to be able to outrun him, but I was dodging him better on my platforms than on the railway. The Skellington man does not... You know, I should have learned my lesson because, obviously he's going to be very good at keeping up with Mr. Bones' wild ride. He's a skeleton, you know? You need to just not use the minecart. Yeah, you know what, I think I agree with you. I think if I just don't minecart, I'll be fine. I was doing fine, is the thing. Before I panicked and made the exact wrong choice. You live and you learn, I suppose. Let's sell him our other bee gun. And I will indeed take Ingi-Matt's advice, and I'll see about using this bee gun this time. We're wearing our hive pack anyway, so we may as well get use out of it. I wonder if I can summon him twice on one night. First thing I'm gonna do is, ride my way this way. I got this minecart from fishing quests, by the way. Okay, we were able to get our gold back. Some of it, anyway. He goes berserk in the morning. Yeah, our DPS is not exactly... It's not exactly ideal. Although, I am kind of curious why my witch doctor wasn't doing anything. You killed him with a thorn chakram? Nice. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.